Before we get into this video, guys, if you guys are looking to improve your skills in the sticks, I will leave a link down in the description. Go check out Fatal Grips and use Ritch at checkout for 10% off. What's up, guys, and welcome to yet another Legend updated review. Today we're going to be taking a look at my favorite legend on the game besides probably Pele and Hullet, and that is George Weah, the Liberian legend, guys. Played for PSG among a ton of other clubs. Obviously, guys, this guy is pacey. He has a very good rating, and he has a very good shooting rating. Especially his finishing, for me, is what does it for George Weah and what makes this card so amazing for me. And I really just think he's a goal scoring machine, and last time through I did give him a 10 out of 10, so we will see by the highlights and the stats how I think he fared the second time through. Let's go ahead and take a look at his face card stats now, then we'll get a look at some highlights. Weah has 93 pace, 87 shooting, 77 passing, 85 dribbling, 44 defense, and 81 physical. As you guys can see there, in the 6 games I played, I had 8 goals and 3 assists, which is not too shabby at all. Last time through, guys, I had 12 goals. Would have liked to score a little bit more with Weah, as he could have put some chances away, but he still did score 8 goals, which is more than a goal a game, as well as having 3 assists, almost having 2 kind of chances created, 2 goals created per game, one away from that for George Weah. That's going to wrap up this part of the video, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at some highlights and the pros and cons for George Weah, and I will talk a little bit about what he is all about and if you guys can afford him and whether you should pick him up or not. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. So we're now going to go ahead, guys, take a look at some highlights and get right into the pros and cons and kind of just talk about Weah, like I said a bit earlier. George Weah, guys, all about the pace. He makes great runs, as you'll see throughout this video. A couple of these clips at the start here, he definitely probably, I don't know why I'm talking like this, should have put it in the back of the net. A couple of good saves here from the goalkeepers, though. A nice header goal here from George Weah, and guys, I'm not going to lie, George Weah's heading is a lot better than I remember it, and it was actually a pretty big weapon. I think he's only like 6 foot tall, but he must have a good jumping rating, and I know he has a good heading rating, and I definitely use that to my advantage throughout these games. Now, guys, I will say there's a couple games here where I was blowing people out, so the goalkeeper came up quite a bit, at a couple chip goals from George Weah, and a couple nice slot finished here. He's going to get a nice save from the goalie, but he's going to whip it back in, and like I said, use that head again. What a goal that is right there. His heading is a lot better than I remember. Now, guys, the only thing that I don't like about George Weah is his weak foot, which is right there. It's a nice little finish there from his weak foot. But there are times, guys, where he is off target with that weak foot. That is pretty much the only problem that I have with George Weah's games. He has 4-star skills, which is awesome. Like I said, he's fast. His shooting and finishing is amazing. He has good dribbling, and he's actually pretty strong, along with good heading. And his work rate's high-low, which means he's going to be up top as much as possible, ready for those balls coming through from Robin like that. Going to slot this one home, actually, with the weak foot. Oh, no, just kidding. He's going to bang that one home. One of the ones coming up, I think it's this one right here. He's going to cut back and use that left foot of his and actually have a nice little finesse goal. So I don't know why I was talking bad about his weak foot, but some of these clips actually show a pretty good left foot on George Weah, but that's just kind of how I felt throughout the games. Nice little 1-2 here from George Weah to David Alaba. For some reason, up 1-3. He's going to come up that high. No reason. I don't know why. But, guys, that is George Weah, and we're going to go ahead now after this clip from a nice little, I think it's a chip goal as well. Yep, came out 4-2 and then like the 90th minute. Now it's 5-2. Here's the first summary, guys. As you can see, the first time through the stats, 12 goals, no assists in 6 games. And the second time through, 8 goals and 3 assists. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the second summary. I am keeping him at a 10 out of 10, which is a perfect rating. Now, I did drop down Rui Costa, so this is going to keep Weah at a 10 out of 10 rating, which I believe is tied with Pele. I'm not sure if I gave Hullet a 10 out of 10. I think I gave him a 9.9, something like that. Conclusion, guys, pacey, great movement, and finishing. Weah is a card you guys need to get. Some people don't like him, I don't know why, but he is definitely my favorite striker on this game, and I will continue to use him as long as FIFA keeps him on the game. So, guys, that is my opinion on Weah. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Let me also know who you want me to do next. I'm going to do George Best, and then the next one is up in the air, so please comment down below, and I will be glad to do another updated Legend review for you guys. As always, feedback is appreciated. If you guys are feeling crazy, hit that like or subscribe button. I appreciate all your support, guys, and until next time, I will talk to you later.